Hey, Brian Carper here with Quarantine Kitchen. Today I'm gonna make you a delicious pizza. Actually, we're gonna make two of them, but the main one is gonna be my chicken mashed potato pizza. I know what you're thinking. Chicken mashed potato pizza sounds weird, but once you have it, you're never gonna turn back. It's going to be one of the best pizzas you've had. All right, the other one I'm gonna make is gonna be a thin crust pepperoni pizza. So I'm gonna teach you my secret of making a pizza crust. All right. I debated if I was going to tell you all my ingredients, but this time I'll let you in on it. All right, so to make one pizza crust, you're going to end up using 2.5 cups of flour, about a teaspoon of sugar, teaspoon of salt, a little bit of pepper. But I amp it up just a little bit more, because first off I'm making 1.5 pizza crust because I want that thin crust pizza. So I'm going to use I use my flour here, which is, of course, 1.5 the recipe. I'm going to do about a tablespoon of flour, sugar, well, whatever this stuff is, salt. Yeah, that stuff.
Stone mill, iodized salt.
About a quarter teaspoon of onion powder, onion salt, because it just takes over a lot if you're not careful. I like garlic, so I'm going to use a good chunk of garlic in mine. Hey Chan, let me remember to close that lid.
This one?
No, some basil. I like basil, so I'm putting basil in mine, oregano, about a tablespoon of each of those.
Hey Dad, you need to close that.
Thanks, Chan.
You're welcome.
So helpful.
I know.
Just a dash of black pepper. Just for you, Chandler. I closed it. And then my sugar. I'm going to use about 3 teaspoons of sugar. Now, you're also going to have to use a cup of water, and you want warm water, and you dump a package of yeast into it, and a tablespoon of oil. Since I'm doing 1.5 of it, you can do the math. All right, so you pour this in. Give a nice stir.
What should it look like when you're done stirring?
Oh, you'll see. While I'm doing this, I'm also got my oven preheated to 425. You don't need to show them the oven.
Yeah, I do. I kind of showed them the other ingredients. Sorry about that.
It's all right. So your dough is going to have a nice consistency to it, just like this. Forming in a nice ball. And we're going to let it sit about 10 minutes. That's going to give that yeast a little bit of chance to start to rise a little bit in it. If your hands get a little dough on them, just throw a little flour on them. That's all you need. All right. So while we got that sitting for about 10 minutes, we're going to come over here and start our own pizza sauce for our pepperoni pizza. I've used a 28 ounce can of crushed tomatoes and a 6 ounce can of tomato paste. The tomato paste is really important because that's going to thicken it. From there, I'm going to add a teaspoon of sugar. Excuse me, half a teaspoon of sugar. A teaspoon of basil, teaspoon of oregano, salt, pepper, and I always use a little pinch of the red pepper flakes. Give this a nice stir in. We're going to let this simmer on down for about 15 minutes. I've already cooked and chopped up my chicken breast for the pizza. For this, I seasoned it with salt, pepper, garlic, and a little onion salt. And I've already pre-made my mashed potatoes. For my mashed potatoes, once again, just salt, pepper, and garlic. Just to give it a little extra flavor. And we'll check back in about 10 minutes. Hey, welcome back. All right, so we've got the timer set. The timer just went off, so it's time to put the pizza dough in the oven. One thing I forgot to tell you, I put about 2 tablespoons of oil in my pizza sauce. Hey Chandler, how's that pizza sauce taste?
Good.
All right, so before you get going on your pizza, put your pizza crust down on your pizza pan that you're using. I like to cook mine on a stone. I like to use cornmeal on it. I put a lot of cornmeal down. What cornmeal does, it's going to allow it to slide a little better so it doesn't stick. That'll be really important when you go to try to take this thing off. So when I do my thin crust, I usually use about 1/3 of the pizza dough for my thin crust, and then the rest for my other pizza. Get a little flour on it because it's gonna be a little sticky on the hands.
Hey Dad, how hot would you say this is?
Oh, it's 425 degrees. I wouldn't put your tongue on it. All right, so as you can see here, if you can see here, I don't know if he's doing it right or not.
I am.
But I'm just spreading my dough out just a little bit before I throw it on this hot stone. Because once I put it on this stone, it's going to start baking.
Bacon sounds good.
So we're going to try to spread this out and make a nice circle. My pizzas never come out in a nice circle. Don't fret it if yours don't. So while we're on break, waiting for everything to cook down and everything and set up, I was looking through Facebook. I know, because that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
So I was looking through Facebook and I saw my friend Tony Alexander's post. Man, that man's killing it at Major Oak. He made this meringue dessert. Oh, it's got chocolate ganache in it. Man, it looked incredible. If I got time, and hopefully he'll have some left, I might want to go down and get me some. Alright, so I got my pizza crust about even out, so there's no real thick spots.
It kind of looks like a circle.
Now what I do, you go through, you take a fork,
I bet I
and
know
make
why.
some holes.
Can I say why? What I think?
Why do you think it is, Jan?
To get steam.
Yeah, what that is, it's going to let the steam out. This way you don't get bubbles in your crust when you get it done. Alright, so this is going to be my thin crust. I'm making it a little thinner. If your dough rips, spread some dough over to it. It's no big deal. Don't fret it.
Hey Dad, I'm gonna put some bananas on it.
No, I don't think so, Chandler.
What about some oranges?
Hey, Chandler, you're just bananas.
I know I am. Hey Dad, what about some apples?
Get that out of there, Chandler. Stop it.
Okay.
Don't make me have to bring back the lady.
I thought you fired her.
Yeah, I did, but she wasn't as annoying as you.
Hey!
So I've made it nice and thin. Go through the forks. I'm going to put these in for 10 minutes. Well, 12 minutes. I'm going to pull the thin crust out about a minute early, just because I don't want it to cook too long. I'm going to put the thin crust on top. One thing I'm going to do here with my other pizza here, the chicken mashed potato pizza, I'm going to throw some Parmesan cheese on top of this. This will add a nice little crust to the pizza and give a nice, good taste. That one on the bottom. Offset them so they get equal heat. Hit the timer at 11 minutes. And see you in 11 minutes.
Oh, and if you see like a golden egg in this video, tell us where you saw it. Thank you.
All right, so we got our crust out. Look at this thing. Doesn't this look beautiful? Oh, it looks so good. So what we're gonna do now for the chicken mashed potato, your mashed potatoes is your sauce. All right? When you put the mashed potatoes on here, the mashed potatoes are gonna cook down in the oven and make a really good sauce. I know, sounds weird. Just trust me on this one. I won't steer you wrong.
That's spicy. Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna get in here and get my hands dirty.
Are you sure I can't eat it now?
Hmm?
Are you sure I can't eat it now?
You see how this crust is sliding around? That's because I put that
Yeah.
cornmeal on there.
Look how thick it is.
Yeah, that's good stuff right here now. Gotta kind of just massage it through. It'll stick to your hands. There's not much you can do about it.
Wait, so I can't have some now?
Sure. So, what you didn't just say, I just slammed that on Chandler's face. I got tired of getting my hands sticky with mashed potatoes, so.
You had to get my face?
Yeah. And the fact I touched his face, that's why I went back to the spoon. Who knows where his face has been.
Wow. Okay, sure though.
Alright, so we got the mashed potatoes spread around. Chandler, where you going?
Over here.
Why are you going over there?
Just
Alright, got the mashed potatoes in here.
okay, there's some spots like right there.
It'll melt down, it'll be
There,
fine.
oh yeah, don't forget there.
Okay. Now
There. There.
now we're gonna add the chicken.
A chicken?
Our chicken.
Oh, you washed your hands after you touched my face?
I'm still using the left hand. I touched with the right. Plus, it's gonna go in the oven for 425, so it's gonna kill anything anyway. So,
Anything?
well, just about anything.
Even kitty?
I'm gonna add a little bacon. I already cut up because bacon's good on everything. Can't go wrong with bacon. Hey,
Hey, I'm sorry.
now with chicken mashed potato, you're gonna use cheddar cheese. All right,
Cheddar?
cheddar is gonna be your main cheese on this.
Cheddar?
Cheddar,
Cheddar?
cheddar,
Cheddar?
cheddar.
Yes. Dad. It sounds like Chandler. Cheddar.
Look how
Chandler.
thick that pie is now. Now I will add just a touch of mozzarella, just to add a little extra flavor to it. But I'm not going to add a lot to it, just a little.
The puppy is the cutest.
Okay, so go ahead and throw this in.
You know what kind of cheese is real cheese? Dad? To me and Mom, mozzarella. I'm kidding,
So-
provolone.
I want to show you something. This is an important thing to remember. When you are making your pizza sauce, put a lid on it. We kind of had a little bit of explosion here.
Just everywhere.
Just a little bit everywhere. So we're taking our pizza sauce over here.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's any
Hey.
on the ground. Yeah, I was showing them your explosion.
Cameraman, shush. You're a cameraman. You're not supposed to be heard. How many times do I have to tell you this?
You put mashed potatoes on my face.
All right, so we got a nice thin, nice layer of pizza sauce. I don't like too much pizza sauce on it, just enough to give it some flavor.
That is weird. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate after saying that is weird.
Add our mozzarella. Now you're gonna see I'm gonna leave 2 pieces of this pizza without cheese. That's on purpose. My wife can remember we talked about my wife counting calories, and cheese adds a lot of calories, and so I'd leave cheese off her pizzas. Aren't I a nice guy?
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I like cheese on my pizzas, so I'm putting a lot of cheese on there. Now, pepperonis.
I like cheese.
Who asked you, cameraman? See, once again, you're talking, cameraman.
I asked.
I didn't say Chandler talk.
Yeah, and I didn't say, hey, Dad. I'm not gonna speak. Oh. Turned it right back at you.
I'm firing you, getting the woman back here. At least she just chops off my head.
True, though.
You chop off my head and run your mouth.
True, though. Can't say anything because it's all true.
All right, so that's ready to go in.
That's a lot of pepperoni.
I can't have enough pepperoni.
True.
Chandler's pepperoni.
Can I eat that?
Of course, it's a clean counter. There we go.
Can I eat that?
No.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna throw these in. We're gonna go in for another 12 minutes on the thin. 11 minutes on the thin, 12 minutes on the other one. All right, it's time to get these pizzas out. Let's take a look, see what they'll look like in the oven. Those are some good looking pies right there now. All right. Oh, hey cameraman, be careful. Zoom in on that pie. Oh, this one's heavy. All right, come on over, show them this one. Bring it back up. All right, so that's how you make them. Chicken mashed potato and pepperoni with homemade pizza sauce. I hope you really enjoy it, because I know I'm going to tonight. Thanks for tuning in.